the fuck is that guy?
I make my own moves, yeah, I'm bossing.
All weak bitches, please proceed to the exit.
Is there no one else? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
We are not for the weak.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Not for the Week podcast. It's your boy James.
It's your boy Jay.
And we're back. We're back at it.
Back at it like a podcast addict.
Right on.
Yes.
I feel it. That worked kind of a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. Stuttered.
It was a little.
Because I'm not a rapper.
It was a little awkward.
Because I'm not a rapper.
But you know what? Hey, you tried. That's all that matters. New setup, dude.
New setup. Tell me if you guys like it.
This is awkward. It's a little awkward because we're way close to each other now, so I can look into your eyes.
I don't really like that. And I'm definitely I'm a big time eye contact person, but we're really close.
It's like we're on a date. We're like Lady and the Tramp up in this bitch.
I'm just trying to figure out where my motherfucking spaghetti at and where's the candles.
This cheap ass fucking date.
Yeah, fake candles, shitty spaghetti.
Hey, we're improvising though. We're trying to elevate the game.
Listen,
it's a little nicer to be serious.
Adapt, overcome.
Yeah. Sit down.
Yeah, be humble.
That's the third part of that.
Yeah.
It's nice to sit down though.
Mm-hmm. Before we get too far into this, I want to give a quick shout out to all the new people who have been listening at my work. I've had a couple of you guys come up to me and say, hey, we just started listening to the podcast. So thank you. And also to everyone who is listening for the very first time, welcome to the motherfucking show, fellas.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Not for the Week podcast,
deal.
guys.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. First time listeners, welcome. OG listeners, what's up?
Sorry we missed last week. I was out of town.
Mooney was doing some hybrid shit.
And we didn't have time to get together. And I apologize. That was our first miss in a year.
Wow.
Damn,
That's crazy.
We fucked up. We almost made it an entire
a whole year without missing an episode.
Yeah.
Damn. That's weird. But to be fair, you made up for it with that pretty cool GoPro clip.
It was cool. I was in Tahoe running the Spartan race, which was an experience. Bro, I went out in Tahoe solo, right? So I went out to the club, turned up.
How was that?
Well, first off, it's a little awkward when you go out by yourself. I feel like you have to be a different level of that's like a different level of confidence to be able to go out by yourself, completely solo.
Couldn't do it.
And still have a good time.
Totally couldn't do it. I totally could not do it. I saw that. I felt awkward seeing you. You asked the question. You asked that question on Instagram.
I felt like such a loser. Like, hey, how many of you guys can go out by yourselves?
Everyone's like, not me, dude.
You're like, who is this clown?
And you know the people who answered that they definitely are totally okay with it? Definitely don't.
Dude, I was looking through. I was like, there's no way half of you are cool with that. I was surprised how many people were like, yes, I could go out by myself.
I could probably go to the movies by myself.
That's completely different.
I can do a lot of things by myself. I don't think I could go out by myself.
It's going to the movies by yourself is completely different because you don't have to interact with anybody.
Yeah.
You literally don't have to talk to anybody. You could go in there, buy your popcorn, buy your jujubes, and sit in the corner, and nobody will say anything.
So you spend $50 when you go to the theater because no one fucking buys candy from the theater.
I've bought candy from the theater.
No, I recently bought. I bought a large popcorn for me and Kai to share. 2 large ices.
Oh, who buys ices, bro?
And bro, that's the only thing to buy.
That's such a ripoff.
Yeah, $10 for a large fucking drink, and I bought 2 of them.
I never buy drinks at that.
I spent $49.
I never buy drinks at the movies.
2 movies ago.
You always bring a water. I'll make Chrissy bring my big ass Hydro Flask. It's 30 something ounces, and she always gets so mad. She's like, "It's all so fucking heavy. It takes up so much room in my purse." I'm like, you know what? We need it.
You're like, you forgot the BCAAs. I can't believe you forgot.
You're gonna thank me later when you're thirsty as fuck after this salty ass popcorn, and you're like, "Damn,
I always get extra butter."
Obviously,
you have to.
The people that get no butter, psychopaths.
Sometimes I'm in line and people in front of me are like, no butter. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're getting butter. They're like, I don't know you. I'm like, I don't care. You're getting butter on your popcorn.
Who
you fucking
orders
weirdo.
that? I'll just eat fucking salty, stale, crunchy shit.
Literally what happens when I hear someone say, no butter, they say, and I push 9. They say, oh, I push 1. And they say butter, the other fucking 1. And then I'm hitting dial because the police need to come arrest this person.
This person has body in their trunk.
Yes, this person kills people.
Dude. But it was crazy going out. I was like, I don't know. I feel like I've gone out before, like when I went to Texas last year.
Yeah.
I went out to like 6th Street by myself, and that was all right. The first night I went out by myself, and I was like, ooh, it was a little awkward, but I wasn't drinking, to be fair.
But you drank this time.
I drank this time. I pre-gamed. I bought like a big ass fruity bottle of vodka because I was like,
What brand? Ciroc?
I think it was Svedka.
Oh, Svedka.
Some pink lemonade and vodka or whatever, and I mixed it with some rain.
Ooh, how was that?
I mixed it with the peach mango.
Peach mango.
Pink lemonade and peach mango. It was pretty fucking good.
Pink peach lemonade. That sounds like a Riff Raff song.
Bro, that is a Riff Raff. I feel like that is a something peach lemonade. I feel like,
dude,
lemonade something.
Riff Raff is coming out. Not to go off topic, but Riff Raff is coming out with a cereal called Pink Panther Puffs.
I'm buying it.
Yeah,
I'm buying a dozen boxes.
Yeah.
Shout out to that dude.
And it's like organic.
Of course it's okay. He's trying to get buff. Yeah. He's on that health kick.
Guacamole, geek, and great physical with a great physical physique. You can't get better than that with the human Lamborghini.
The human Lamborghini. I saw that on the post. The
butter.
That's the greatest fucking thing of all time.
The butterscotch berry bonds. Dale Dan Dolce and Gabbana. Like the White Don King. The names go on.
How does he come up with that?
I don't know, but they're great.
The Tangerine Tiger.
Cranberry Vampire. That's a song that's dropping.
Make any fucking sense.
I know. None of it does. Marshmallow Maserati. That does make sense.
Like, yeah, I can get behind that.
Pearl White Mozzie.
Actually, Cranberry Vampire.
Sounds like some type of delicious alcoholic beverage.
That's definitely a Halloween. Someone's going to make that into like a Halloween cocktail. The cranberry.
I said Cranberry Vampire and got drunk. See, I almost said cranberry vodka because that's just what I think of right away.
That's definitely a cranberry vodka drink.
Yeah. I'd drink a Cranberry Vampire.
Sign me up.
Tangerine
Next
Tiger,
up, he's going to come out with an alcohol.
I don't know how
he's going to come out with his version of like White Claw or Four Loko.
Tangerine Tiger. That's just White Claw, dude.
No, that's the flavor.
Ooh,
Tangerine Tiger.
So what would his?
I don't know.
Like, you got to be Riff Raff to think of.
Yeah, dude. We're not creative enough.
Sometimes they don't see me till I pull up Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'd love to get him on the podcast and just sit there.
I would just listen to him talk.
Yeah, he could be an Artemis. Like, we don't even have to say anything. He could literally just get on there and just rant for like an hour.
I feel like he would be the kind of guy who would want to have questions asked, though.
I feel like he would just go off on a tangent.
So maybe we would only have to have one question.
Just one solid question to get going, and he'd just go.
What's up?
Hey.
Hi. Welcome. Nothing crazy.
And then he goes off.
That'd be sick. I'd be like, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on the gram.
He follows a lot of people. I feel like he should.
He seems like one of those dudes that
he just follows people.
Does just follow people, yeah.
It's also kind of annoying though. Like you're like, oh man, so and so's following me, but then he's following like 6,000 other people, and he never likes
that's like
how shit.
Yeah, that's how Pauly D is on Twitter. Pauly D follows me, but he follows like
some people on Twitter be following like a million fucking people. It's like literally like a million.
You want to see
people.
that many people talk?
Like, well, at that point, I feel like you're not even going through your feed.
You're not.
I feel like there's no point. I'm not going to see your post. I damn sure won't see your post.
I think I follow 3,000 people on Twitter, and like 2,500 of those tweets, I'm just like, that was me shooting a basket.
I've given up trying to grow my Twitter. I just post shit on there now.
I know.
And if you don't like it, fuck it.
I don't post shit on there, and if you don't like that, fuck it.
You need to start fucking posting.
I know. I'm gonna start again.
God damn it, Jay.
I'm gonna start doing a lot of things.
Talk.
Not really a lot of things.
Let's see the action, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not a lot of things. I thought that maybe it was a lot of things, but maybe like 2 little things that I'm going to start changing up. But I have been taking action. Okay,
Good.
I've been doing a lot of shit.
Good.
I've been sticking true to the word.
Good. You need to take some fucking accountability. That BDE, bro. BDE.
If you don't have it,
It's one of those things you can't get. You either
I think
have
you're born with BDE.
You either have BDE or you don't.
and I don't even. Yeah, you don't even have to. You don't even have to have a BD to have BD. It's all about
There's some chicks with BDE.
There's girls with BD, and they ain't got the BD. They don't even got the D.
Like Jasmine at the gym.
She's got
the
some
other
BD.
day when she's
a stud.
She called out some dude for using the machine wrong, and she was just savage with. She was just stone cold like, stop doing that. You've been told several times. He was like moving the hammer strength like a fucking psychopath. And Justin had told him like 3 or 4 times, and he still fucking did it. And then she goes over and there, she's like, "Hey, cut it out,
Cut the shit."
Dude looked like a sad puppy, like somebody.
Yeah, because Jasmine's a fucking savage, man. She doesn't give. She gives 0 of the fucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just straight.
She will
stone
straight-
cold killer.
Yeah. She's like, I'm trying to fucking work out right now, and I can't when you're slamming our weight equipment into the
You're
ground.
annoying the fuck out of me.
There's just no like. It's one of the rules, dude. Respect the gym equipment.
Should be another. There should be an additional rule that's don't be a fuckboy.
Yeah.
That needs to be a rule.
And if you're the person that we're talking about,
But the problem is the fuckboys won't realize that they're being fuckboys.
fuckboys never really realize that they're fuckboys.
Because
fuckboys have to be told.
a fuckboy alarm, like the Planet Fitness lunk alarm.
Fuckboy alarm.
Send this man to Club Northwest.
Fucking club, dude.
Anyway, I wanted to finish my story about fucking going out. So, you know how whenever you start working out, you're like, most people when they first start working out, they're like, dude, I want to get jacked.
Yeah.
Because I want girls, right?
Yes.
It's like, dude, if I start working out, girls will fucking love me. Mm-hmm. Well, I went to this club.
There's dudes.
I went to this club, and it was the prime example of why that is not true at all, right? Because I'm a fairly big dude. I'm 6'3", like 260, somewhat juicy. And I walk into this fucking club, and I swear to God, not 1, not 2, but no less than 11 dudes came up to me throughout the night. And I was only there for like 2 hours. But
In 2 hours?
it was like, maybe it was a little bit more than 2 hours. Maybe it was like 3 hours.
Still 11
But
people?
like 11 separate dudes came up to me. It was just like, how much you bench? How much you deadlift? You must work out a lot. Like,
I hate that statement, dude.
and I was like, bro, there's so much dude just being thrown at me. So much attention right now. But it's like the opposite of like the average person when like they start working out. They're like, oh, I want to get a bunch of girls. I'm going to go to the club. Girls are going to flock to me because they're going to see these fucking juicy on. Like Robert Frank, he's like, oh, we got to get the Guido pump. Girls will love that. No, it's only fucking dudes that come up to you.
That's only dudes. And that's the funniest thing about everything is because like there are a lot of people who are like, dude, I want to get jacked because like, you know, bitches will like me. But it's like, no, dude, bros are gonna like you.
Bros.
Because the only one you can respect the sick arm pump is another fellow bro.
1,000 bro. And the only one that wants to look at that is another fucking dude. Because he's like, I want to look like that.
I am that bro.
You see a big dude at the club, you're like, that dude's fucking jacked. He seems cool as fuck. I'm gonna go talk to
Yeah.
him.
I'm like, sup dog, I see you hit arms every day. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
You compete?
I'm like, USPA? USPAL? You know, USA's? What's up?
It's never like the hottest girl in the club that walks
IFBB?
up to you like, oh my God, how much do you bench? No, it's never.
I've had
1,000% never.
I've had only like 2 times ever in all of my times going out have I had a girl come up to me and like feel my arms and be like, wow, you have big arms. Can you flex for me? And I'm like, no, I don't. That's a weird request and I don't know you. I don't like flexing.
You weren't single at the time, I'm assuming.
Huh?
You weren't single at the time.
No,
So that's why.
I wasn't single.
If you were single and you're like, no, I'm not going to flex, I would be like,
No, I just don't like
really?
flexing. No.
Why don't you have good
Because I don't have good biceps. This is the fact.
Here, I'll flex my tricep real quick.
I'm just like, feel my chest, bitch. I ain't got no fucking biceps.
Just
I'm like, what about these? I'm like, have you seen my quads?
look at this ass.
I'm like-
squat 1,000.
I'm like, this ass better than my buys. Just saying.
Dude, I was listening to Robert Frank. Speaking of Robert Frank, He was talking about that. He was saying, I was low key getting offended when he said this, but I was listening to his podcast and he was talking. He's like, if you're a dude and you do legs, he's like, you like other men. He's like, you like the attention of other men. And it's for the very same reason that we were just talking about, because he's like, no chick ever comes up to you and is like, oh man, let me see your quads.
You know what though? I actually have had a lot of girls talk about my butt though.
Yeah, because girls like a good butt.
Which is something that I'm learning. The older I get, like, girls like butts, dude. Just like dudes like butts, girls like butts.
Butts are like the. You know what? It has to do with. I feel like it has to do with like just genetics. Like,
I've had a big butt even before.
No. I mean, no, not even that. Like, I feel like it goes back to like our primal nature.
Oh yeah.
Like you see a chick or a dude with like a nice butt. Like it's not like a flabby ass or a pancake booty. Strength. You assume that person is like strong and or like athletic. So like you're almost like an alpha.
Mm-hmm. Big butts equals alpha.
I don't know. And it's like good breeding stock. If you're like a dude, you're like, oh, that chick, she's in good shape. We could create massive warriors.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's
totally a thing. I had a buddy of mine who I used to work with at the car dealership, who big, tall, thick dude, like kind of like not like really super muscular, but looked like maybe he could be on like the NBA or something like that. Yeah, like in shape for an older guy. But his old lady was this big, tall, like Amazonian woman as well. And he's like, dude, the only reason why I'm with her, besides the fact that he loves her, is like because we breed athletes. He's like, I look at her and I see athletes, and I'm like,
1,000%.
I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I'm like, well, me and Kaya, like, Kaya's taller than like the average woman, and has like great like birthing hips and all that stuff, and like I see that as like, you're gonna create a center. Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're creating offensive lineman. Yeah, I'm like, dude, here's like, my son is gonna be a monster because both his parents aren't average people. Therefore, there's no way he would ever be an average person. And he's got that poly blood. Yeah, that poly blood, bro.
That's good, bro.
Speaking of which, that fool is getting very big and strong.
Well, he's got massive fucking hands. Mm-hmm. So,
still, yeah. He fucking was pulling my armpit hair today, this morning.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really. He's like grabs stuff now. He goes like this, and he just like looks at you when he's like pulling it.
What are you gonna do, bro?
Like, what is happening?
Establish dominance.
That's how I woke up this morning. Was armpit hair pulls.
That's your alarm.
I know.
That's how I feel with Chrissy, because Chrissy's like 5'11".
She pulls your armpit hairs too.
No, she fucking did the other day. Oh, really? She's like fucking with me. She's like pulling my. That shit hurts.
It's really
armpit hair is like that shit's sensitive.
It's like a weird thing.
Also, why do we fucking have it?
I actually don't have a lot of it, but
I have a fuckload.
I don't have a lot.
Fucking Amazon.
I never had a lot of armpit hair. I have like the same.
Partially down my bicep too. A little bit.
I have the same amount of armpit hair as I did like freshman year of high school.
Armpit hair to me, irrelevant. Yeah. Why do we have it?
I don't know. Maybe it protects the pits of our arm.
From what? No clue. Keeps us warm. Maybe. I got a hoodie, bro. I don't need a fucking armpit.
Like I have fucking massive lats that protect my whole body.
The size of my lats and my arms keeps the fucking area super tight.
Like, who needs a windbreaker when I have this fucking back, dude?
I don't know, dude. It seems irrelevant to me. But if you shave it, it's like now you're like weird.
Unless you're a swimmer or a physique competitor.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When I did that show in May, I had to shave the armpit hair. Kind of felt nice.
Continue to shave.
No, it's too much effort to continue.
Is it a lot?
It's a lot.
That skin is weird.
It's like, weird because, like, especially like since that area flops over on itself, when the hair starts to grow in, it's like fucking sandpaper, bro. It's fucking uncomfortable.
So you have to itch yourself, like.
Yeah. It's too much effort, dude. I got too much fucking muscle there. It's like a crevice deep in there. Like,
I have
maybe if you waxed it, I'm sure it'd be fine.
I get like these weird. I have like really sensitive skin, or like in my armpit skin's like really sensitive. So like if I shower and then I get out of the shower and put deodorant on, it like burns.
Yeah.
It burns my skin, and my armpit like will break out and like fucking catch on fire. Not catch on fire, but it feels like that. And like I'm not even kidding you, like throb. Like I feel like somebody's burning my armpit.
Damn.
It sucks. And then it turns bright red. And
You got to get some new deodorant, dude.
Yeah, I know. I think it's that
Too many chemicals in that shit.
antiperspirant or whatever it is.
Antiperspirant.
But like, I think it's because the hot water like opens up the pores, and then I'm stuffing it with like these chemicals that are like not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So I haven't been wearing deodorant for like the last 4 days, and somehow don't stink at all, which is weird.
I've heard people that do the natural route.
Yeah.
Like, you know who Adam Carolla is?
No.
He's like a comedian. He
Oh,
used
yes,
to
I do.
them. Yeah. He rarely showers, and he never uses soap when he does shower. He just uses like hot water, because apparently, I think it has something to do with the chemicals. Like if you use certain chemicals on your skin, it prevents your natural oils and stuff.
Yeah, that makes
from
sense.
doing it.
There's
It's
literally
so-
specific.
And he says that he claims he doesn't stink, despite this. I don't know. I could see it though.
Well, 4 days, no deodorant, don't smell at all. I even smelled my arm. I even was like,
But how do you like?
check 1, 2. Nothing.
I guess if you're showering on a regular basis, though, the only time you might stink is like at the end of the day.
Not even then.
Really?
Yeah. And you know how physical my job is. I do a lot of shit.
That's weird.
I know. Super weird. Actually, I've smelled worse when I've had deodorant on
Sometimes I do stink
than
really bad.
not having it on.
Old
It's almost
Spice
like
doesn't get the job done for me.
Yeah, that's what I have, and that's what burned my fucking armpits. You know what it does? Speed stick. That's like, that shit's cheap and it works. Speed stick.
It sounds cool as Old Spice though.
Speed stick sounds pretty cool, dude.
Speed stick.
Speed stick.
Makes no sense.
That sounds
though.
like a Steven Seagal movie.
I can see it. Steven Seagal is
Speed stick. Just like this crazy,
bro. How shitty is Steven Seagal?
dude.
He has to be the worst. The worst. Name a good Steven Seagal movie besides Under Siege. I'll wait.
I don't know.
That you can't.
But he's like Nicolas Cage.
No, Nicolas Cage has made good movies.
Next Door is actually a pretty good Nicolas Cage movie.
Con Air, The Rock,
Con Air was a pretty good movie.
fucking
Face
Off, the most ridiculous movie premise of all time, but still a
Pretty
great
sick.
fucking movie.
Pretty sick. Fucking Ghost Rider.
The
first one?
I didn't see Ghost Rider.
It was stupid.
National Treasure, bro.
I never saw that.
Ever? There were like 10 of them.
Yeah, never
You
seen.
didn't see any of them.
No, nope.
It made him like $1 billion.
I don't know.
You're like the only person I feel like that's ever seen that.
Drive Angry. It's another weird.
Angry.
Now we're just
Was that a
naming
movie?
Yeah,
That was an actual movie?
where he.
Gone in 60 Seconds?
That movie was sick as fuck. Yeah.
Dude, Nicolas Cage gets a lot of shit, but he's made some fucking bangers.
Fun fact about Gone in 60 Seconds: the Eleanor, that Mustang, in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
That like silver Mustang Passenger.
Yeah.
One of my ex-girlfriend's grandparents, who are like really well off, they have that car in their garage along with like 72 other classic cars, but it's like signed and everything. Like the
exact one?
It's like the second Eleanor that they made.
Oh,
'Cause
shit.
they made, yeah, it's like,
So they got money.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
It's fucking tight. Super nice. Nicer in person than it is in the movie, for sure.
Did you drive it?
I just sat in it, looked at it.
They're like, don't touch anything, but you can sit down.
Yeah, everything's like super fucking, like all their cars are like super duper clean and shit.
Do they drive in those cars?
They take them to shows.
God, I hate those people.
No,
Those cars deserve to be driven.
I know.
I don't get those people
Especially
that
like
buy
a-
like 10, 15 cars and they just sit them in a garage and
know.
like don't drive them.
Clean them
Like,
just to look at, like a
Why?
trophy. It's like people who have sports cars who only drive them sometimes. I'm like, dude, I'd drive that shit all the time.
Well, I could see not making some of those a daily driver.
Steve makes his GTR daily driver.
But I feel like that's like a cool car. Like that's not like a fucking Lambo. You know what I mean? Like it's super uncomfortable to sit in, like tiny.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable to sit
The GTR?
in. Fuck yeah. It's got it's because it's a
Because it's got racing seats.
like $120,000 car.
Well, just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's uncomfortable to sit in.
I like my knees are like this to the dashboard.
Can you move? You can't move the seats.
No,
See,
that is the seat moved back.
that is it.
Yeah, so like you sit like this in the race car. Yeah, this big console that like comes up with like the screen with all these buttons and stuff, and then it's the same way on the other side, but no steering wheel.
Yeah.
Just like you're separated by like this console. There's definitely a lot more uncomfortable supercars out there, but the GTR isn't like super comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I've sat in it's not a supercar, but I've sat in like a Supra,
Yeah.
which is like one of my favorite sports cars because of Fast and Furious.
I don't really like Supers.
I thought they were so cool, but I sat in one because I really wanted one, and I found one in a car dealership in Portland, like when I was young, and I sat in it and it barely fit in the front seat, and I was like, I will never buy a Supra because one, I'll probably never have the money to because they're like $50,000 still,
Yeah.
and two, they're small. They're so small. I don't know how like even like how Martin has that Ferrari now.
Yeah, I don't know how he fits in that.
I don't have any idea.
I feel like he had to have custom made like the seats, or like he had to have gotten it customized.
Is it a drop top? It's not a hard top, right?
I think it's a drop top.
It is a drop top?
Yeah.
Because that's probably the only way he fits in it.
Oh, 1,000%. Like there's no way. But I feel like he wouldn't just have it because it's a drop top. Like I feel like he would have to fit into it with the top up. Because it's rainy as shit in England.
Oh, he's got
like there's no way.
He's got that 7 Series.
I know, but like you're only going to be able to drive the car like a few times a year.
True. Yeah, England's weather is shit.
Yeah, it's super rainy.
Rains cats and dogs. Dude, rains frogs.
I don't know though. Yeah, I have no idea how he fits in that fucking car.
Yeah.
That's like Brendan Schaub has a GT4 or GT3
I know, that
RS.
orange one is nice as fuck.
And he's a big fucking dude. He's like my size.
Yeah.
He might be a little small.
Have you ever been in a GT4S?
No.
They're more spacious than that Ferrari.
They're still not that spacious though.
Yeah. But Brendan isn't that
'cause
wide of a person.
That's true. I know a guy that just got a GT3. No, he got a GT4.
Yeah.
He got a GT4, and I was looking at the seats, and there's no way. Like first off, they're super uncomfortable. They're like racing seats. I was like, there's no way that I would fit in this comfortable. Like I could get into it, but there's no way I would be comfortable. Like God forbid we go anywhere more than like 15 minutes.
Fucking back is killing me.
Yeah, dude.
Take that to LA, dude.
Like, ugh, fuck, like you know that pain you get in your upper ass, like
yeah,
where like lower back starts aching, and like
that's why you get the. That's why you take the Panamera.
the Panamera.
The Panamera.
I think I would prefer the Panamera to the GT4.
Post Panera bread and the Porsche Panamera.
Is that off his new album right there?
It's off the song Tranquilizers on, which is like a fucking an older song of Riff Raff.
Dude, it's crazy.
And Dollar Bill Gates.
It's crazy how big he became.
I know. I remember when he was just like on MTV.
When he was on G's to Gents and he got voted off the first episode. You know, MTV's like, God damn it, we fucked up.
They're like, well, shit. Now he's got us tattooed on his neck.
And he made it he's bigger than any of those dudes. And they could if they had kept him on the show and he had won that show, I bet they could have locked him into a contract and made hella money off of him. But instead, he's off doing his own thing, and he basically like, fuck MTV.
Jody Highroller.
Jody Highroller. If anybody knows Riff Raff, put him in contact with us.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him on a podcast.
Say, hey, listen.
Hey, I know some cool guys. They're fans.
You know some cool dudes.
They also want to become human Lamborghinis.
Yeah, how does one do that?
What's the application process?
His Lambo truck is pretty nice. Those Lambo SUVs are sick as fuck. Cardi B and Offset have one too. That's like blue or something like that.
Bro, did you see Cardi B going off on some people like some kids that were making fun of her on the internet? Some little kids were like made like a song like about they like were imitating Cardi B, where they were like making fun of her.
Oh, really?
I think it was on Twitter, and she responded to it, and it was like call these kids out. It was a bad look for her.
Really?
Yeah.
Especially since she's got Kiari.
Yeah, it was just a bad look. Like, you get called out by all these dudes, but you choose to pick on the kids.
Or Culture, not Kiari.
Culture?
Yeah, her daughter. Kiari is also its name.
Yeah.
Culture Kiari Cephas.
I get it.
That's a sick name, dude.
Culture?
Yeah. Culture with a K. KKC.
No comment.
It's pretty sick.
Culture?
Culture, bro.
That's your name?
Culture the Vulture. You know
Culture is a terrible name. When you say culture to me, you know what I think of?
What?
I think of like when you take a bacterial culture and you try to make that shit grow.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means.
You'll get there. You're almost there in your GED studies.
Yeah.
When you get to the science portion, you'll know what I mean.
I'm like, oh, now it all makes sense.
Ding, ding, ding. I can't do culture.
Culture with a K.
Culture with a K, too. You know, forever that kid's teachers are going to misspell that fucking name.
Oh, for sure.
Forever that kid's name is misspelled.
They'll just call her probably KK.
Also kind of sketchy. Or you're 1K away.
You're 1K away from fucking yourself.
You just have a stutter, KKK. Like,
well, technically, it'd be pronounced because it's C. KKC.
KKC?
Yeah.
Bro,
See?
you're a little bit of sloppy handwriting away from a terrible...
Yeah. You're like a cursive C away.
My cursive. That's how my cursive
Yeah, my cursive would look like KKK.
Bro, did you have to... Since I'm a little older than you, did you have to learn cursive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to learn cursive and calligraphy.
How fucked up is that?
Yeah.
Why the hell did we have to learn cursive? I've never used cursive.
We had like
ever.
cursive. We had like cursive like booklets.
Yeah.
That would teach us how to write like every letter in cursive and then write like, hi, my name is Jeremy in cursive.
I remember spending a grip of time learning how to write in cursive.
Dude.
And I haven't used that shit since. I'll try to do cursive every now and then. I'm like, this looks stupid as fuck.
You know what my cursive looks like? My cursive looks like regular letters with a string attached to each letter.
I can only imagine. I was looking at your handwriting is already terrible. I can
really
only imagine
bad.
if you throw in some squiggles.
My cursive actually looks way better than my like.
Really?
Yeah,
You
it's
should
way
start
better.
writing in cursive then. You could be a trendsetter, bro. Nobody writes in cursive.
I know. We're writing calligraphy.
Bro, I do so little writing. Like, every now and then when I actually do write something
That's the
down,
problem with the world.
I'm like, oh.
That's the problem.
I forget how to do it almost. 'Cause I'm typing stuff out normally.
When I started going to school, it had been so long since I had written anything. They're like, all right, put your name on this, and I'm just like, I don't even know how to spell my name with a pen. I'm like, autocorrect, Jeremy.
They're like, that's why he's here.
They're like,
it all makes sense.
He looks like he's smart, but he's really dumb as shit.
What is this?
I'm like,
yeah, you're holding it like.
when I
Jeremy
put a period,
likes to write.
My favorite color is clear. I finished my coffee. That sucks.
Oh man, for real though.
Dude, did you finish?
There's so much shit that we wasted our time on learning in high school.
I know. Like
The quadratic equation.
you'll never use that.
But I can't do my fucking taxes.
You're like,
I could tell you how to find for X, but I can't tell you how to fucking file a W-2.
So I took a business class. And I've taken classes that are supposed to help you with like budgeting and shit like that. And guess what? It doesn't help you do any of those things.
What's that?
It doesn't help you budget. It doesn't teach you about taxes. It doesn't teach you how to do this or do that, or become like financially independent. And it doesn't talk about any of that stuff in these classes. It talks about like stupid shit that that you're not going to apply. And I'm like, what is the point of this class? This misleading ass class title that doesn't teach you what the class suggests it would teach you.
So I get part of the reason like we learn certain things in like school is not to learn like the actual thing, but it's to like learn how to like problem solve and how to actually like think to solve problems and stuff. So I get that part, but like there's so much irrelevant shit that we learn. Like history, like learning history is cool. Like that's awesome. I actually really enjoy.
So I was watching it on Netflix and learning the same thing.
But that's what we have Google for. Yeah, like long division. I get why we learned it, but we all have we have a calculator. We have like a more powerful calculator.
I can use a calculator on my tests.
Really?
Yeah. They give you a calculator with all of the formulas in your test.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't actually have to know anything. I just have to go.
You just have to know how to plug numbers in.
Yeah, and how to put in the formula. That's all I have to do. I don't actually have to know what any of it, because I don't do anything that's written.
That's crazy.
I know. That's crazy. So why did we have to learn it? If I have a phone that I can ask it, I can talk to my phone and say, what does this fucking mean? And Siri will tell me what it means. Yeah. Like, we live in a crazy
spell check. Like everything. My phone has fucking spell check.
Do you know how many things I misspell with my pen because I don't have autocorrect?
Like, God damn it.
I'm like, God damn it, I spelled my name wrong again. Fuck.
It's only a matter of time before they come out with like a pen that has like autocorrect built in.
Yeah, like you go to write, it's like wrong.
It like shocks you. It's like, no.
Dude, I'd be getting shocked all the time. My whole fucking nerves on my right hand would be fried.
Oh man.
I'd have to learn how to be ambidextrous because this would fucking go to shit eventually.
I could see it. Man, technology is crazy, bro. Let's see, any cool current events going on, man?
I haven't heard anything really too crazy.
Let's see. I think there's some good stuff. Let me check. Hold on. Oh, there was something I wanted to talk about. So I actually tweeted about this the other day. Did you see this? Well, no, because you're never on Twitter. But there's a company, right? And it's called Brewdog.
Brewdog.
It's like a burger, like brewery place, food. And I don't know if this is like them trying to like troll people or if this is like a legitimate thing. I don't know. But they came out with the hybrid burger. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's 50% beef burger patty and then 50% plant-based Beyond Meat patty. And then it has melted vegan cheese on it. So it has 50% less meat.
But not really because
no, it has
it's just like it's
half legitimate burger and half vegan burger.
So then who eats that?
I don't know.
Because vegans don't eat that.
No, vegans don't eat that.
So someone maybe
So vegans don't eat it, and then normal people
would eat a regular burger.
Would be like, no. If I wanted 50% less meat, I'll get a smaller burger.
Yeah.
That's where we're at today.
How macro-friendly would that even be?
Bro, it's not macro-friendly.
Vegan cheese is pretty full of fat. Like a lot of fat. Like vegan mayonnaise.
Like more than normal cheese?
I think so, yeah.
I could see that because they're trying to like...
Yeah.
They're like almost trying to
vegan ranch and like...
Bro, we're going to get so much hate from the vegans right now. We're not even saying anything negative.
Yeah, not even hating them.
I did say
actually, let me tell you fucking vegan something. If you're going to hate on us for just talking about vegan stuff, fuck you, dude. I don't care.
I actually don't mind vegans. Like, if you want to eat vegan,
I don't care.
Cool, but it's the...
My girlfriend was vegan for like fucking 2 years. Like, she didn't live that lifestyle, but she lived that diet. Like, that was her diet. She lost a ton of weight on it actually being vegan. Which is weird because I've heard from some vegans that they actually put on a lot of weight being vegan.
Well, she was probably eating less.
She's just eating weird shit, dude.
Yeah. I mean... Ugh.
A lot of potatoes.
But yeah, that burger pisses me off. Fuck that burger.
Yeah, fuck that burger. Go vegan.
Why is that a thing?
Or go not vegan. Don't do some weird hybrid. Don't insult Mooney with a cool name and and make it
Yeah,
not
it makes
cool.
me mad. Like, look at this trash. It's got a matcha green tea bun.
That's gangster.
Is it?
Look at this, you guys.
It looks like shit.
I like matcha though.
I know, but I don't like fucking
Matcha
Beyond
bread.
Meat patty.
Matcha bread.
Matcha bread?
I've never even had matcha bread.
I don't know. It's fucking trash. That's what it is. Not the matcha bread.
You know it's trash? The way my fucking traps feel right now. They're sore shit, dude.
Good.
Yeah.
Means you needed it.
And a little bit of the trap stimulus from the dads. From the daddies.
From the deadlifts.
The daddy of the lifts.
It is weird when you don't do deadlifts in a while, and then you do deadlifts.
It is really. It
I haven't
shocks
deadlifted in
your
a couple
whole
weeks,
body.
so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, either have I.
Yeah, so that makes sense then why your traps are fucked.
Which is really weird because every leg day, I'm like, or every lower day, I'm like, yeah, I get to do legs. And it's always like squat. Or I get to do deads, and it's like squats. I'm like, God damn it, Mooney. And then it's like the one day I don't even want to work out. It's like,
Do you know why
deadlift.
that is? You know why that is? It's because when you deadlift, you don't improve your squat necessarily, but when you squat,
You improve your deadlift.
You improve your deadlift. You can grow your deadlift without really deadlifting.
I could
To
see
an
that.
extent.
Yeah, I could see that.
To an extent.
Front squats would probably help your deadlift. Good mornings would help your deadlift. RDLs would help your deadlift. Well, that's a Romanian deadlift, so.
Yeah, but like you don't actually have to do deadlifts to grow your deadlift. For the most part. Like at a certain point you have to actually start deadlifting. But if you squat a lot and just get stronger overall, you're going to build your deadlift.
Just from the fact
Just
that you're
from getting stronger overall. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yesterday's workout didn't feel like that much of a fucking deload to me. Let me tell you what.
Good. Well, because you fucking went too hard. You got to read the fucking program. It says deload at the top of the program.
The print is so small, so I zoomed in past
God
it.
Damn it, dude.
I just had to zoom in.
Wrinkles the Clown. So he's a clown. And I guess he's a shitty clown. So he started, and I don't know if this is like a actual thing or if this is just like somebody trolling. Because you can't tell nowadays. Like, you don't know if something's real or if somebody's just fucking trolling. But he's a clown, and he's a scary clown. Like, he's a clown that you hire for your birthday party or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like a scary clown.
Oh.
And you hire him if you have misbehaving children. He's the clown parents hire to terrify their misbehaving children. And he has a documentary coming out. So, here it is. Where is it? This is the trailer for the documentary.
I need you to come get these kids. Yeah, I got a child that's misbehaving. $30, come scare them.
I found out about Wrinkles through a news story.
Meet Southwest Florida's Wrinkles the Clown.
Hi, Wrinkles. I'm a reporter at the Washington
I'm a reporter
Post.
at the Naples Daily News.
I've just seen your story blow up online.
You can call him, he'll scare people for you.
You've reached Wrinkles the Clown.
You're scaring little people that can't defend themselves.
I'll take this baseball bat and beat your brains in.
You don't know if he's trying to do this for fun or trying to kill you. It's like a boogeyman situation.
Oh my God!
We know that there's a human underneath, and yet you don't know his identity, and that creeps people out.
You better be afraid of Rink. He's real.
By calling him, you're essentially inviting him into your life.
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck that.
What was different about this was the viral nature of the social media.
There's two people in his body, multiple personalities. He's been working like this for 65 years.
Who are you and why are you doing this?
People have made a ritual out of calling him.
The fear would overtake us.
You know, no one was hiring me when I was just a regular clown.
He sounds like
I just thought, yeah, you know, maybe I'll give it a little edge.
You've reached Wrinkles the Clown. Leave me a message, I'll call you back.
Guys, there's something outside.
Huh.
Bro, it's out right now. I'm about to go watch that shit. So I don't know if that's real. I saw some people were talking about it on another podcast I was listening to.
It looks real. I mean,
it looks real as
How long
shit.
he's taking to reply.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I don't know. It says it's like on. This is like a reputable website.
It probably is real.
He started appearing in Florida around 2013 and quickly became an urban legend. Now there's a new documentary exploring his myth. Bro, can you imagine?
I'd shoot that fucker if he showed up at my
Bro.
house. But I would be the one to hire him.
You would be the one to hire him. Unless I hired him to, like, hey, Jay's being a fucking clown.
Well, that would suck because then you would have sent him on a suicide mission. Because he would show up at my house and I would slice him.
Yeah, I wonder what he, like, if you were doing that, like, what kind of safety precautions are you pulling? Like, are you not just going to show up at some, like that one where he's like popping out the fucking under the bed?
What the fuck is that?
That's some scary shit. Like well, I could easily see him getting his fucking head blown off.
Yeah. Imagine if
or a kid
I was
stabbing
sleeping.
him.
I was sleeping and he was under my bed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think he would terrify you. The idea is that he terrifies kids. So
Kingston better watch out, bro. He start acting up. I'm about to send Wrinkles after his ass.
Bro, that's 1,000% some shit I would do.
I totally would do that.
I don't have kids though, so I can't speak on that.
My dad used to have a really creepy like mask that was like skin tight. That was like this jester, like this evil jester that like was skin tight to his face, and he would like hide in the bathroom, and I'd go in there to go pee when I was younger, and he'd like jump out of the shower and scare me.
Nope,
like a piss all over.
He's got like the piss boner.
He just pops
in. He's like, ah! No, it's off to the side.
When Kingston
never goes straight.
When Kingston was like learning all that stuff, because he doesn't really pee on himself anymore, but when he would get his little renobs and pee when we would change him, one time he peed like right into his mouth, and his face, like it shot right up into like his face and mouth, and I was like, "Oh, you poor guy."
Jesus, that's terrible, man.
I know.
Let's do one more. Should have looked this up before.
Dude, I went to sleep at 3 o'clock this morning and I actually feel so well rested. Woke up at 8:20 today. Felt great. That's what, 6 hours of sleep?
Yes.
It's not bad, man. It's really not too bad at all. That's more sleep than I usually get. By about 30 minutes, though. I usually get about 5 hours of sleep. 5 to 5.5 hours.
Oh, I got another one. All right. That is... You're probably good for today, but you probably feel that tomorrow.
Yeah. Luckily, I have Monday off. So.
Hey, you have Monday off?
From Master Brand, not from Duo. Yeah.
From what?
Down production day.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I don't get paid for it, which fucking sucks.
All right. Have you seen this one?
I'm going to have Tuesday after.
The woman who jumped a barricade to taunt a lion.
Fuck no.
At the Bronx Zoo. Look at this shit. This chick.
Fox Nation is the perfect complement to Fox News Channel. Roku.
Damn it. So this chick jumped a barricade at the Bronx Zoo to like taunt a lion. So apparently there's a moat like between them. But still.
He could jump that.
Oh, 1,000%.
That's what my dad used to do, though. Like,
Well, like, what the fuck is she doing? I hope she gets eaten. I wish she would get eaten.
What a dumbass, dude.
Like, that makes me so angry.
You're going to taunt the king of the fucking jungle?
Makes me angry.
Even though he's the king of How? Dude, lions?
Bro.
That was a small ass lion, but
still, it's a goddamn lion. It doesn't have to be a big lion, though. Have you ever, like, that shit could be, like a 50-pound dog.
You know.
Like a crazy 50-pound dog. That shit's a handful.
Well, if we have a 35-pound dog, and sometimes 50 fucks me up.
Yeah.
Imagine 35-pound dog.
Now imagine 50 being 50 pounds and, like, angry.
with huge fangs.
Yeah.
And razor sharp claws.
That shit'll fuck you up.
It'd be cool to dread or to cornrow a lion's mane.
100%.
How fucking
100%.
sick would that be?
I feel like
Uriah Faber
who
of
the
lions.
fuck is going to do that though?
Not anybody.
Nobody.
You got to tranquilize the lion.
But even then, is it worth it?
Fuck yeah.
No, it's not.
And then you goatee their, you fucking braid their goatee.
Because it's not gonna stay in.
Yeah. It'll like,
And be like, oh, fuck this.
Lions are huge. Dude. So
that lion would fuck you up.
I went to the Oregon Zoo. I guess like a year ago with Kaya. And it had been a long time since I had been to the zoo, since I was a kid. And we went. And I did not realize how fucking big lions are.
Oh, they're big.
Like, they are huge animals.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, like, the females are so big. They're, like, sitting up on their rock. And I'm like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
That thing is fucking, like, I would get mauled by. There's no way I could ever fight off a lion. There's no way.
That lion's not hearing a peep out of you, bro.
No.
He's not giving any fucks.
And then what are you going to do? Punch a lion? Punch a 275-pound lion?
Bro, you're not even going to get the chance.
You wouldn't.
No, one swipe and you're gone.
Yeah, it would slice you open.
Bro, let's see. His paws are like
Brock Lesnar's fist.
Double your hand.
Yeah.
And he's got razor sharp claws. And he's got to reach. He's just going to swipe at you. One swipe and you are so fucked up.
I didn't realize how big tigers were either. Tigers are really big too.
Bro. All those things. All those cats.
No wonder they're apex predators.
Bro.
They're
People
huge.
don't realize that shit.
They're
People
huge.
think like, oh, we're humans. We're top of... No.
Fuck no.
Motherfucker.
Say that to a fucking tiger.
The only reason you're even close to being considered the top of the food chain is because we got guns.
Yeah.
But even with guns...
Without your gun, what are you?
You're getting fucked up. You're a meat sack.
Yeah. And what happens if you run out of ammo or your gun jams? You know what doesn't jam? A fucking claw and teeth.
Yeah. A human or a fucking 600-pound killing machine. Like a bear? Like people don't realize, like fucking bears.
Bears, if you've never seen The Revenant, watch that. Because
a bear will fuck you up.
Yeah.
You can't outrun it.
No. And bears like crush bone, like they like purposely like crush bones.
Well, they eat you from the asshole.
From the asshole. That's the first place
they don't kill you.
They eat your asshole up to your face.
People don't realize that. Like people get pissed at like hunting and whatnot, but like if we didn't hunt
cougars,
cougars,
a fucking cougar.
Like if people didn't hunt and like control populations, you'd be walking down the fucking street and a fucking cougar would be like, "Oh, hey, I'm hungry. Fuck you."
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Fight a fucking cougar?
1,000% nothing.
No, it's different if you're like hiking and it pounces on you and you guys roll down a mountain and you somehow happen to put it into a fucking triangle choke and kill it, like that one dude in Colorado.
Yeah, but that cougar ended up being like
a baby cougar,
30 or 40 pounds.
Yeah, it was like
and it was like malnourished, I think.
Yeah. And learning how to hunt.
Yeah,
which means it didn't really actually know yet.
Yeah, and he got lucky,
super lucky.
But like if that was like a legit cougar, that dude's fucked.
Yeah, we went to Wildlife Images recently, and they have a cougar there, and I'm like, it was walking through like the trees in its enclosure, and it gave me chills looking at it. Like I don't
the
like
only
get
thing
scared.
separating you is like that little ass fence and like your
Dude,
car.
I'm telling you, like this thing had death in its eyes.
Oh, dude.
If I came across that thing in the forest, I would shit. Because what the hell am I going to do against a cougar?
Yeah.
Now, a baby, tiny, cute little fox, totally different. Foxes are adorable.
And I will punt a fucking fox if it came.
I will
drop kick.
I will 52-yard field goal a fucking fox.
1,000%, dude.
If it tries to.
He's going through the uprights.
Yeah. But a fucking cougar.
Nah, you ain't doing shit, dude.
You're dead, dude. I'd rather go against one wolf.
Even then, the fuck a wolf. Wolves are big as fuck too.
Full blood wolves are big.
They're fucking massive. Like, have you seen what was that movie?
But
with Liam Neeson.
The Gray. Taken. Taken.
It was taken in the wolves.
Taken the wolves. Yeah, where he breaks the little glass bottles.
Dude.
And brass knuckle punches fucking wolves.
Dude.
Wolves are vicious, but like wolves just have their teeth. Their claws aren't that sharp.
Yeah.
Wolves have teeth. So, and their mobility is not the same as like a cougar. I would fight a wolf any day over a fucking cougar. Any day. One wolf though, just one.
Yeah,
not a pack.
Well, you never fight in a one.
Yeah, I know.
You're fighting the pack, bro.
Which suck. Together,
I don't know. I think I agree with you. I'd probably go wolf.
Oh, yeah. I'd punch a fucking wolf in the face. I wouldn't punch a cougar in the face. It wouldn't do anything.
I feel like you could scare the cougar.
Yeah, wolves.
I feel like you couldn't scare the wolf.
Wolves don't really scare, dude. It's weird.
Maybe if it was
They're
by
fearless.
itself.
Lone wolf, man.
No, but then if he's by himself, he's a psychopath.
Exactly.
The cougar you can maybe scare off. Possibly.
Yeah. You can scare bears off.
Certain bears. I think like black bears you can scare off. I think black bears, maybe. I think grizzlies, though, you're fucked.
Grizzlies are like pretty grizzly.
Fucking solid analysis right there, Jay.
Polar bears, too, are pretty vicious.
Polar bears are the worst.
Yeah. Which is crazy because they look...
People are like, oh... Like I was like,
pandas are vicious, too,
I was sitting next to Chrissy and we were watching something, like some nature show. And it was like polar bears. She's like, oh, look at the cute polar bear. I was like, that's the most scary fucking bear there is.
I'm like, they're 9 feet tall when they stand on their back. 9 feet tall. Do you know how tall that is? That's as tall as Edward Norton's Incredible Hulk. I know that because...
They did a comparison?
They did like a comparison, yeah. And they said that in the Edward Norton Hulk version, the Hulk was 9 feet tall. Yeah. And you saw how big he was.
Yeah.
That's a polar bear. In real life, we have that.
I heard a story about polar bears. I forget where
the Hulk of bears.
Where I heard it from. But they were telling a story about how these fishermen were up in like the North Pole area and like their boat like started sinking. And they ended up making it onto this little like a not like a glacier, like a little glacier, like floating out in like the middle, right? I forget what they call it, but it's like a little like sliver of like snow and ice that's just like floating out there, and there's like a bunch of them around, right? And they made it onto one of them, right? And some of them made it onto like another. Or no, they all made it up onto one, right? So the boat sank, and while they were waiting, like they called for help or whatever, and while they were waiting, they managed to find this little like island, like Glacier Island, right? And there's like a bunch of glacier islands around them, and then they look off in the distance and they see this fucking polar bear on like one of the little glacier islands, like hella far away, right? And it sees them, and starts like jumping in the water and swimming and jumping up onto the next one and like coming towards them, right? And they're like freaking out, like because they can't do anything. Like there's nothing you can do. Like you can't swim away. Like
freezing cold water.
Yeah, they're freezing cold water, and it's just like slowly coming towards them. And then it finally got to them, pulled one of them into the fucking water and up onto another island and start eating them. And they're just like sitting there waiting and watching it eat their friend. While they were waiting for like help. And they couldn't do anything. Like you're just fucked. I think they ended up getting rescued, but I think they either lost one or two. They for sure lost one. I forget. I don't even know where I heard this fucking story, but I heard it from somebody.
Did you see the one where the polar bear like wandered went into like some little village and got met by some dogs? Like this.
Oh, it probably fucks the dogs.
No, it developed this like really weird bond with the dogs, and then like once a year, that same polar bear would come back and play with, like, lay on its back and play with these dogs, like 3 dogs. They'd play for like an hour, and then the polar bear would leave. Once a year, it'd come back. Yeah, weird, huh?
What happens if like one of the dogs dies and comes back and like the dog's not there?
Polar bear.
You think he gets pissed?
Probably. That's
He's
his
like,
homie.
I'm gonna fuck up this whole town now.
It could. What sucks?
What happened to Fido?
Fucking
fuck
Fido's
all
gone.
of y'all.
Fido's gone. You're gone. Fuck you guys.
Oh man. Yeah, fuck.
Apex
People don't realize that, dude. People think we don't realize how lucky we are to just be living in a time where, like, hey, we can just walk down the street without getting eaten.
Yeah. Well, depending on where you live.
But even still, like, for the most part, you can walk pretty much anywhere and not get eaten.
Yeah.
Unless it's like super rural. But like for the most part,
Yeah.
you can walk pretty much anywhere. People are like, oh, you know, like save the animals. Like, motherfucker, that shit wants to eat
They
you.
ain't gonna save us.
They don't give a fuck about saving you.
I tell you what, I ain't on the fucking menu.
For sure, no. Oh man. Well, I think we covered a whole gamut here, bro.
You covered a lot, you guys.
We covered
polar bears, history,
dudes,
school,
dudes being into muscle,
dudes being into muscle,
how stupid we are, how terrible our handwriting is,
buying snacks at the theater.
I'm trying to see the Joker tonight. I think Chrissy and I are going to see it.
I'll be at a
I heard it's
Halloween party.
fucking good.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Yeah, I'll go take.
Do you think he's going to be better than Heath?
Dude,
do you think some of
Joker.
some of the people that think that Heath was so good in the Joker, do you think some of that comes from the fact that he died? Do you think, like, if Heath Ledger had never died playing the Joker, do you think people would look back at that role and be like, "Oh my god, it was the greatest role of all time"?
Maybe. The thing is like
I feel like some of the mystique comes from the fact that he died.
Oh, totally. Because, you know, it's kind of like, well, that was his role and he died with that role, even though he made like 2 other movies.
It made him so dark that he committed suicide.
Yeah, which gives the Joker character he played more
creepiness.
But the thing is like, from a nerdy standpoint, like, DC has like different universes, just like Marvel does. And in each universe that DC has, every character is different. A different type of way, including the Joker. The Joker has like 600 fucking thousand. There's like 600 different Jokers.
That's part of the thing that I don't like about these superhero movies. Like, they keep reinventing the fucking character, and it's like,
because from a different,
well, it's like, stop reinventing the character. Just come up with a new character. Like, have some creativity.
Yeah, like the Jared Leto Joker was that's
how do you have 10 different Jokers?
Yeah, that's a different. Well, because there's different universes. So like they like there's
that makes no sense.
Just like there's a Batman universe where in one of the Batmans, instead of Bruce dying, or instead of Bruce's parents dying, Bruce actually gets shot. The mom goes crazy because of it, turns into the Joker. The dad becomes Batman to avenge his son's death and ends up becoming like rivals with the mom, who becomes crazy. And I'm like, what? What the fuck?
That's a different universe within the same fucking character.
Yeah, so like Marvel and DC have it to where like in these different universes, it's almost like here's a different way that this happened. So instead of it,
I don't like that. Just come up with a new fucking,
just a new thing.
Just name it
so
something else.
Have like OG. Just like in one of the Marvel universes, Deadpool kills every single superhero, every single one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that. There was also that one where he like, it was like one of the Wolverine movies.
Yeah.
Where like Wolverine kills him on top of the thing or whatever.
Yeah, the stupid Deadpool.
Yeah, it's like, well, this is stupid. I don't like that though.
Yeah.
Like, just I feel like it's a new character then.
Yeah.
Just come up with a new thing. Like, you got fucking what is it? Wasn't Tommy Lee Jones one of the fucking?
He was Two-Face.
No, he was Two-Face.
Yeah.
Who was the Joker?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
You got Jack Nicholson. You got Heath Ledger. You got Jared Leto. You got fucking Joaquin Phoenix. Like, they're all fucking different.
Yeah, they're all.
But it's all.
takes.
I feel like it's all the same fucking universe.
Yeah.
Like, it's all the same Batman.
It's all Batman.
It's all the same Batman. So how are you gonna have a completely fucking different Joker, but same Batman?
Well, they're kind of different Batmans.
But they're all like the same Batman.
Like Suicide Squad.
But they all have like the same backstory Batman.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the same Batman.
So it's the same.
So it doesn't even make any
universe,
sense in your. Yeah, it's
they
all
just
the
pick
same
and
fucking
choose.
universe.
Yeah.
I don't like
That's
it.
true.
I don't like it. Just come up with something new.
I want to see the Joaquin Joker because it looks.
Joaquin
it's like
Phoenix
a pretty
is
real
dope.
take on like.
I feel like it's the most. It's going to be like the most realistic. Like,
Yeah. It looked like really like an actual.
well,
really good
he's an
story.
amazing actor.
He is. Plus, his family was into some weird shit growing up, so I think it gives him
River.
edge. Yeah,
Rivers.
His parents were like part of like a cult, like the Children of the Ram cult.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Charles Manson's cult or something like that.
It was actually Charles Manson's cult?
Yeah, it was like
no shit.
They were like his family was like part of. I'm pretty sure it was that cult, but it was some fucking weird cult back in the day where they did like weird shit. So like him and his brother grew up like being a part of, like not being in the cult, but like witnessing weird shit like that. Huh. And then like when his brother died and all this shit, so he's got like
he's got
like some darkness, yeah. So I think a lot of people are saying like that would make him a good Joker.
I could see it.
So it'd be interesting to look at.
It's crazy because he's such a good actor, but like I can only name like a couple movies that he's in.
Yeah.
Gladiator, Walk the Line.
He was a good Johnny Cash.
Oh, dude, he was phenomenal in that. I haven't seen that movie in
fun fact about Johnny, or kind of fun fact about the song "Hurt."
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that was an original Johnny Cash song, but it was an original 9 Inch Nails song that Johnny Cash actually did a cover to right before he died.
No shit.
Yeah. So 9 Inch Nails came out with that.
Damn, 9 Inch Nails old as fuck.
Yeah. So 9 Inch Nails came out with that song in like '94. Johnny Cash did the cover to that song in like '03 before dying in '04.
Oh wow.
Or I think he did the song in '04, like 4 months before he died.
It's crazy because his version's 1,000 times better.
I know. That's why he really embodied the song. I think that that song resonated with him more than it did with Trent Reznor.
Probably.
But shout out Trent, because Trent makes all his own fucking beats and produces everything, which unlike the rap game, for 9 Inch Nails, for that like style of music,
that's tough.
That's really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's hard. All those musicians, crazy.
Yeah, but fun fact of the day. Most people argue with me about it, but the proof is in the pudding. So,
well,
fuck off.
Dropping knowledge. Yeah. You're welcome, people.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's call it. I'm getting tired.
All right, fam.
Make sure you guys follow us on social media, Not For The Week PC, on Twitter and Instagram. Follow the social media for Jeremy UGC, and me, James Mooney GC.
Pretty easy to find both of us, especially if you follow Not For The Week. You'll find us both. So.
Yep, easy. Notfortheweek.com. Grab a shirt. Someone actually bought a shirt recently.
Oh, really?
Hey, shout out to that person.
Hey.
We don't sell very many shirts, but that's all right because
it's not really the point. Yeah,
it's not really the point.
But yeah, if you want to support the podcast, get some merch. That'd be super cool. Make sure to send us like a screenshot of your order or something like that. We'll throw you up on our story.
On the story.
Always appreciate the support.
And tell a friend. Shout out to all the new people. Podcast slowly growing, but it's growing.
Yeah.
Check out our new setup too.
All right. Tell us if you guys like it.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, comment below. Let us know. Is this a better setup than before?
Do you like it? Also, some suggestions for decorations, because
we got to decorate.
It's a little slightly bland.
It's bare.
A white wall.
Yep.
And a nice French wall.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's what's called when it's
damn,
like,
bro.
Half wall.
Okay. All right.
HGTV.
Man, the man knows his shit.
That's why they call me the man that knows his shit.
It's gonna be your. What were we talking about? Your new Instagram.
My new Instagram handle, Fat Castleberry.
But we've come up with so many good Instagram handles for you, and you haven't changed any of them.
I am going to really soon, probably.
We had another one. It was like the Simone
Thor or something.
Something like
Simone
that.
Thunder.
We gotta look. It was one of the episodes a long time ago.
Justin thinks I should change it to Fat and Sloppy.
Yeah, Flat and Sloppy. That was another one.
If you guys would follow me, if my name was Fat and Sloppy, let me know.
Would you like his shit?
I just don't know if I want to meet people and they're like, dude, you're fat and sloppy. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know if you actually mean that I am fat and sloppy or if you're talking about
you're just as fat and sloppy as I thought you were going to be.
Like, oh my God, you fit your name so well. I'm like, thanks, dude.
I think that's cool.
I'm like, I think you're being a dickhead.
But a backhanded compliment.
I'm like, but part of me thinks...
but at least you like my shit on Instagram.
I'm like, you know who I am, so I guess that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm fat and sloppy. Nice to meet you.
Bro, you got to get... It's time to get ready for Iron Wars.
I know.
You're running out of time. How many weeks do we have? Let's see.
Not a lot.
I'm going to look it up right now. Who else is going to the LA Fit? I know this is like hella far in advance, but we got to plan this.
If you think that you're going...
It's actually not that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 weeks.
That is...
Bro, that's prep right there. That's a prep season.
In 16 weeks, I could probably deadlift 1,000 pounds. Just kidding.
Probably.
No,
we're going to LA Fit. It's going to be lit as fuck. I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll be there. So if you guys are going to the LA Fit, let us know. It'll be a blast. Probably have a couple of our buddies with us too.
We're going to have a squad.
Gonna have a host squad.
And we're going to be dropping some cool shit.
Some really cool stuff coming soon. So prepare to have your fucking minds blown. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Let's do it. Anyway, appreciate you guys for listening. We'll talk to you guys next week. Stay savage, my friends.
Peace.